Hello, people of the internet. It is I, your lord and master, once again, posting a vlog. I apologize for my incredible length of absence. The first week of school was a bit insane. I was rushing around all over the place and trying to fix things. So I really meant to tell you guys sooner, and I didn't, so that's my fault. Anyways, Blake will also eventually be doing a vlog. If not, I will continue to yell at him and do mean and terrible things until he posts a vlog. Because, yes, you guys were being kind enough to watch us. We might as well give you something to watch. So, yeah, this is my new room. I love that you can see. Eventually that wall behind me will have a big tapestry, but I don't have anything to hang it with yet. So you get to stare at my boring white walls behind me. I'll fix that, I promise. The tapestry is roughly this color. Yeah. This episode I'll be giving you a sort of brief review of a nice comic that I bought recently. It is, as you may have seen on commercials, Scott Pilgrim. The comics. I haven't seen the movie yet. I plan to eventually. Whoosh! I only have the first three, so that's all I'm going to be covering. But eventually I'll have the other three, and I may review them as well. But yeah. This is the first one. As you can see, it has a big number 1, which sort of indicates that it's first, naturally. But the basic premise is that it deals with Scott Pilgrim, that guy, and he's living with his gay roommate Wallace because he's a total mooch and doesn't really have a job, and just kind of frankly, a douchebag in tons of different respects. He's dating a 17-year-old or something high school girl named Knives. Yes, he willingly dated a girl named Knives. It's joked upon at some point in the comic series. And you run into Ramona Flowers, who's this chick that's a delivery girl and goes into people's heads and has some kind of highway system. I don't know, it hasn't been explained so far in the first 3 books. It may be later, I'm not entirely sure. But she's a delivery girl for Amazon. Interestingly, that's where I got the comic books. And for some reason, Scott Pilgrim's head is a great conduit for the subspace whatever. And so she uses his brain to travel around and deliver things all the time. So he starts to get obsessed with her because she's really pretty, I guess. And hilarity ensues. He has to defeat her 7 evil exes, and you've probably seen the commercials. The movie looks like it'll be great. If it's based on the comics, it probably will be great because the comics are freaking hilarious. But yeah, I definitely recommend them. If you like sort of semi-fourth wall breaking, video game themed, the whole universe is sort of run on a little bit of rule of cool video game logic. Like the vegan powers. Curds and whey take up 90% of your brain, which is why you only use 10% of it, which doesn't even work. But because I'm not going to go into a long rant about why it doesn't work, because it's kind of hilarious, and I'm just going to let it slide because it rocks. But because of this, vegans, because they don't eat any milk or egg-related products, get to use all of their brain and can do things like punch holes in the moon. And of course, then if you break any of the rules, you could either get a warning, or the vegan police show up and take away your vegan powers. So, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Over the top, incredible ridiculous. And you should totally watch it. Or read it. Whichever. If whatever you want to do, just do it. Um, well, for the end of my first video in quite some time, I bid you adieu and have a nice remainder of the holiday weekend if you're an American, and a nice Monday if you're not. So, peace.